This is problem 1 on the Solving for an Unknown worksheet of Mastering Physics Fundamentals. So when a piece of hot metal is immersed in water, the metal cools off, the water gets somewhat warmer, and then eventually they reach some equilibrium temperature. So a physics student has solved for the equilibrium temperature, T final, and came up with this equation. We have to solve for T final. And there's a T final on both sides of the equation. The J in the equation is joules. So our goal is to get T final by itself on one side with a bunch of things we can calculate, a bunch of numbers we can calculate on the other side. So we do this by respecting the equal sign and performing the same operation to both sides of the equation. There's a lot of different orders to do these, but we're going to start by adding 334,880 joules to each side of the equation. It's going to get rid of this right here. And if they were equal before, they're equal now. I just added the same energy to both sides of the equation. So that gives this. I combine the energy on the left-hand side. Now I'm going to add 224 joules per Celsius TF to both sides. There it is in red. I added that to both sides. So now this goes away, and I have a constant. I can combine these two, and the other side is just an energy. Now I can divide by this to get my TF by itself. So there's TF, and I got this on the other side. I didn't care how ugly the left-handed side get. I want to get TF by itself. I can deal with that later. But my first goal is done. I have TF. Now I have those units to deal with. I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by C. Here we go. C over C is 1. These C's cancel. And now the joules cancel too. So now I have that. And I'm happy because my temperature is degrees Celsius. I just have to do the division on my calculator. And the answer is 24.8 degrees Celsius. We did the same thing to both sides, and we were able to isolate TF. When you have to solve an equation like this on an exam, it's a big advantage if you can do it boldly and decisively, rather than with anxiety and trepidation. Like a wolf rather than a sheep. And the way to get there is to prepare by doing a lot of those problems.